Hello, Zatrana. Reduvius is already sleeping. Don't have any water here.
Because you're a friend, I'm going to offer you something special. Just remember, one per
Let me get some orchid cells. Not on this count. Can Graven kidnap you to do what? Be more specific. Yeah, sure. I guess I need to do that. Only if she helps me with my homework afterwards. It's the official Cloysto homework stream. Alright, I got some water. I go. Just me, nobody else? Where are you at?
Alright, now get up there and show me some H2!
1 a.m. I'm dead. Sorry. I am kind of late to the stream. I've been doing important work. And I need help with it now. I got stuck and I need chat assistance with my homework. It's really funny, I swear. Where Lob's at? It's a funny story, actually. What type of homework? Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. You mean job? What do you mean job? I love that you censored job. Like it's some sort of horrible word. Yeah, so I don't know how to explain to you guys like the context of this college assignment project that I need to do. So you guys okay if I just don't give you any context whatsoever? Do you see Plague Stars coming back soon on the 10th? I did see that. Hi, Sasha. I have homework that I need to do on stream today, and I think you'll be very, very interested in assisting me. I think this is right up your alley of something you would actually have fun doing. Anyway, okay, allow me to explain what the assignment is. College, hope no one bring. Yo, chill. Okay, calm down. Don't put that out in the world. Kinda real though. So when you think homework, you probably think, oh yeah, that's really boring. Which, to an extent, it may be, but this is very special and unique. So the assignment is, let me get my words together here. So, hypothetically, if a dolphin, right, needed to use a computer, I need to draw a picture of how a dolphin would use a computer. I spawn. Hello, Sam. Welcome. You're just in time to help me with my assignment. So more specifically, I'm supposed to create a fictional device that would assist a dolphin in using a computer. You saw Cloysto? Are you sure? You should be asking me. Well, I don't want you to draw it for me. I have to draw it. But I need like concepts of how this would how this would work. Use PowerPoint, bro. Dolphin need it. What? Big buttons? Okay. I mean, that's a good start, but like how specifically would like the dolphin use the computer? And the problem is the dolphin would need to like effectively use like functions of the computer. So like, you know what I mean? It can't just be like the dolphin can click one button or whatever. Nose bump the buttons? Okay, I like this idea. But my problem is I feel like it would become very bulky very quickly because you would have to have like a button for everything. I spawn in the worst discussions. Oh, this isn't a discussion. This is a legitimate request for assistance. Sonar array? Because don't dolphins use like some sort of echolocation or some shit? That would be really, really unique. I think I'd get bonus points if I used that somehow. Because obviously I don't have to actually design this device. It can just be totally hypothetical. So we can totally use like concepts that like might not even exist yet. I don't know. Get the dolphin high with pufferfish toxins, then they can use the computer smarter. I don't think that I don't think that has anything to do with actually like utilizing the computer. Don't they have buttons for dolphins to use at zoos? Do they? Is that a real thing? But my problem is, okay, if I wanted the dolphin to be... Here's my issue, right? If I wanted the dolphin to be able to use things akin to like a mouse and a keyboard, right? They would have to somehow move a pointer around the screen. And my problem is, if they have like 4 buttons to move it around, they only have one nose. It would be really, really inefficient for them to do that. They have good enough snouts to push the buttons, yeah, and with symbols that they can learn and recognize, they don't have to be... For every bit of a computer, you could always say that some of the buttons are macros of some sort to do larger tasks, like how some computers are used for teaching monkeys to use a computer. I've never heard of computers teaching monkeys to do a computer. Also, how did this guy get 65 kills, bro? I don't understand. Okay, the buttons being macros does make sense, though. But I still feel like we do kind of run into an issue where, like, the dolphin would struggle to use it effectively, though. Like, it's not that they wouldn't be able to use it, because they'd be able to use it. It's just, like, they wouldn't be able to, like, do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if there's some way we could make it more efficient. Like, we could have buttons for some stuff. Basically, your college expects your class to use science. No, this is a... I'd like this to be clear. This is a computer class. Hey, Raleigh, how's it going? The effectiveness is an issue, then being aquatic doesn't help. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. But I was thinking, like, what if they could use their tail somehow? Like, what if we could design, like, a flotation device that could, like, float in the water, and they could, like, sit in it, right? That's kind of what I was thinking. Because then they could use, like, their tail. Don't they have, like, little fins or something? What's the anatomy of a dolphin? Like, I'm thinking, like, how could we utilize, like everything, right? Well, I guess we wouldn't have to utilize everything. I was also thinking maybe they could do it with, like, their teeth somehow. I don't know how. What does a dolphin have to do with computer class? You know, that's not important. Listen, when I started this discussion, I made it clear that there's no context to this. Flippers? Do they have flippers? Is that, like, canonical? I don't remember how their tails work. Don't they have tails like a fucking airplane or something? Okay, I might have made that up. But, like... I have a tip for you. Yellow Archon shards parkour velocities work into ARC days. Oh, that would be pretty good. I won't lie. I guess that would be helpful, yeah, to get around stuff. Canonical? These are real breathing beings? Well, that's what I'm saying, canonical. Because it's canon. Who we talking dolphin about? Hi, bird. Welcome to official Cloysto homework stream. So the premise of this assignment that I have to do for class is that I have to take a dolphin and design a device in such a way that a dolphin could effectively use a computer. I have no context for this whatsoever, and I need chat help with this. And once we get some ideas down, I'll draw it on stream for you guys, okay? And you guys can backseat draw for me. Sprint speed and some passives are the only Warframe stats that matter. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be using Gauss or whatever, but does it really like make you so you can get 65 kills? Hypothetically, you shouldn't answer the question. Okay, I hate to break it to you, but it is legitimately an assignment worth a massive amount of points that this teacher has given out on like week freaking 2, bro. She pulled up and she was like, "Yeah, this is worth all of your grade, by the way." So I kind of can't not do this. Zaku passive helps for survivability. I don't find myself dying a lot. What the fuck? Listen, don't worry about the premise or the context. Just help me answer the question, okay? Other unrelated dolphins. Got Calvin Primus here. Jaden Dante is on the way. Ooh, wow, good job. We can talk about Warframe on the stream too. It doesn't have to be all homework. But the problem is, I kind of need to do the homework by the time I go to bed. And I will be streaming until I go to bed. So it might need to get done on stream. But it's okay. It shouldn't take that long. Like 5-minute drawing of a dolphin using a computer tops. Okay. Honestly, want to rack my brain on that now instead of writing the beginning of the script I had for my video idea. That's what I'm saying. I sat there and I was like, you know what? Sasha would really like to figure out how this would work. I knew you'd enjoy it. But that's okay. You don't have to single-handedly figure it out. Zertrana also seems like the kind of person who would really like to figure this out. Which is why I'm asking you guys for help. Because you seem like professionals. Professional dolphin computerers. Also, how did the executioners get 11 kills? More minds make for stronger results? Exactly. That's why I thought I would ask you guys for help. I couldn't figure it out on my own. Give them buttons underwater and a screen on the other side of the glass. Assign each button to an action. Pump the dog. Okay. Well, that was already said that we should use buttons, and I agree that we should use buttons. But my problem is, if we wanted the dolphin to perform advanced tasks on the computer, for example, literally moving the mouse around the screen, I'm afraid having the dolphin bump buttons with its nose would be extremely inefficient. So I'm trying to figure out a way that it could be at least like a little more efficient, right? Like it has to be at least like mildly good at using a computer. Because if the dolphin wanted to do anything on the computer in that manner, it would take like 3 years. My biggest issue would be the mouse usage, yeah. Yeah. But wait, what if we have like a motion detecting device or something for its tail? Can they move their tails like side to side and up and down? Because then we could just make their tail the mouse. Is that unrealistic? Gyro ball for mouse movement? Professional procrastinator here. What's a gyro ball for mouse movement? What does that mean? Just up and down, not side to side? Oh shit. Really? They can't move their tails side to side? Okay, but that's still up and down motion though. Does the little ball and connect its coordinates to the computer? So like what? If the dolphin moves around, then the mouse moves around? Is that what you're saying? There's this typewriter device that makes typing fast when they had to keep up with recording an auction back in the day. Well, okay. I guess, okay. I should specify what I really need it to do. So, I need it to have mouse movement. But I think when it comes to the actual keyboard, I agree. We can have, like, singular buttons that basically act as macros to be able to, like, do a lot of things at once with the keyboard. But I think we have to figure out mouse, like, movement. They don't move the tail side to side. They move their waist to turn their front. I see. But in theory, okay, what if we just put the dolphin in like a really, really big box and we just tracked its movement around the box? But, you mean a swimming pool? Shut up. A box filled with water. Look up devices for disabled people to gain some inspiration. Maybe it helps, maybe. Why no use touchscreen? Well, okay, my problem is... Okay, my only issue with the touchscreen. That is actually a really good idea. I think that's a good idea. My issue is, if we put a computer monitor underwater, it probably wouldn't work anymore. Keyboard and a touchscreen? Okay, maybe. But how do we fix the problem where it would just be underwater, though? Capacitive touch doesn't work underwater? Uh-oh. Zertrana's coming up with some legitimately valid points here for you guys. Because it's easy? Well, no, I agree that's a good idea, but I feel like logistically that literally wouldn't work. Unless we had some way to make it Yorelli proof. What? I'll add that on the assignment. Put an arrow towards the device I've created and say Yorelli proof in text. And my professor will just be like, what? Yorelli D's nuts, huh? I put my phone in a Ziploc bag, I could still use the touchscreen? Really? But is the Ziploc bag filled with water? Huh? Is it? But also, no, hold on. But I feel like you don't understand the premise of the problem. The dolphin itself is going to be in the water. I guess it could come up out of the water. But then it'll be like covered in water. What the fuck is a Yorelli? Yeah, I see that happening. Do I tell my professor that stream chat helped me design my homework assignment? Is that cheating? Listen, they'll never know. Doesn't matter. Unless I tell them. I think they would probably find it funny. So what's the plan, chat? What's our final device looking like? We get credit, raw. That's true, you could have it. Do you think the best option would be some sort of camera tracking its movements, perhaps make it touch a pane of glass with a small colored marker on its nose, using camera to track the color rather than using capacitive touch? Oh. Well, here's my problem. How would it be reusable, though? Because if the dolphin has, like, a marker on its nose... Wait, what if the dolphin had a marker and an eraser on its nose? Do markers and erasers work underwater? Because then I guess it could erase it. But wait, how would it switch? I guess one of the buttons could switch it from... This is complicated. I see the vision. I like the vision. But I'm worried about the logistics. References Twitch and YouTube chat? True. I mean, I don't really think I actually need references for this paper. Well, assuming I did it on my own. No, a marker meaning like a little dot on its nose, like a pasty or something? Oh, I see what you mean. For like the camera to track it. Oh, okay. No. I see what you mean now. Okay, that's smart. Okay, I like that idea. Okay. So we have buttons, and that would be able to do certain keyboard macros to, you know, like do basic functions or type stuff in or whatever. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. And then we would have a camera tracking its nose against a certain like pane of glass that would basically move the mouse around the screen. Well, here's my problem. Assuming the dolphin is the one using the computer, and needs to see the screen, you'd have to have a really big screen, which I guess isn't a problem. It would be more cool, probably. So an Etch-a-Sketch? No, 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 no. Does the dolphin have to use the PC itself, or can it have external help? No, the dolphin has to 100% have the ability and the capabilities to utilize the computer by itself. It can't have any help. Okay, I think we're seeing the vision here. My only problem now is that I have to actually somehow draw this device. Which I'm gonna need your guys' help with, figuring out how to actually draw this. So we have a tank full of water, right? Like hypothetically. And so one of the walls would have like a video camera or something similar facing it. And then we would probably have to actually draw the dolphin. And the dolphin would have like a Rudolph red reindeer nose on it. And then, okay, wait, where do the buttons go though? Because I was thinking if there's buttons, they would probably have to be above water, which I feel like isn't a problem for the dolphin to touch. But, well, again, I would have to actually have the screen too. So the screen would be on the other side of the glass where the camera is. Doesn't necessarily need to be big, just big enough to use, and then probably the right size to use a regular 27-inch monitor. Well, my problem is, if the dolphin's moving around in the tank to control the mouse, the dolphin's field of view would always have to be able to hypothetically see where it's moving the mouse to. Like, it would have to know where the mouse is on the screen without moving to a place where it can see the computer. Because it always needs, or the monitor, because it would always need to see the monitor. Use a device that picks up their clicks and shit and connect it to the actions. Well, we had that concept too, but I feel like we might have scrapped that already. It might be too late for that. And I'm also not really sure how I would draw or design that. Any sci-fi movie you can use as a reference? I do not watch enough movies to know anything about that. So my only issue now is where would we put the buttons? 1, 2. How are we going to make it so the dolphin can always see the monitor? We could actually... is there waterproof monitors? I guess that'd probably be a bad idea. We should definitely put the monitor not underwater, probably. Mr. Fibonacci? You mean Fibonacci? Okay, I like your ideas, chat. This is very smart. I love love.
Ugh, finally.
Okay, after this game, I'm gonna see if I can draw this, and you guys can backseat for me. What the hell? Graven looks like an executioner. Why not have the monitor be behind the glass? Camera could be any camera, a webcam even, software that tracks the color, which we also find a way to limit its amount. You need to track mouse movements. Put the buttons on the floor, even if it also faces the glass and that's the screen, the mouse won't move if coded right. Well, but my issue is whenever the dolphin is using, like, assuming the dolphin needs to know what's happening on the computer, right? Or on the monitor screen. If the dolphin goes to push one of the buttons or something, then if assuming it has to use its nose, then it would no longer be able to see the computer screen to have some sort of confirmation that it has worked, right? if the computer screen is behind the glass, right? Have you tried counterfeiting the answer with ChatGPT? Well, no, that's basically cheating. And also, it's funnier this way. And also, what do you think ChatGPT knows about dolphins using computers?
Oh man.
Probably a lot, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I digress. Anyway, when I inevitably get a failing grade on this assignment, I'll let you guys know what I get, okay? I'll get you guys my score. We'll see if the professor has any comments on that. I also think we're supposed to, like, present these in class, by the way. What do you think we know about dolphins using computers? We're only better thanks to being human? I don't understand what that comment means, I'm not gonna lie. We know about dolphins using computers. Well, not a lot. Yeah, I don't know. If we weren't human, we wouldn't know anything. True. What if we were the dolphins and we wanted to use computers? Better than ChatGPT, you ask what ChatGPT knows about it? Oh, I see. So you're saying ChatGPT would or would not be beneficial in this endeavor? Ow. Alright, I'm excited to draw this thing. It's gonna be one of the things of all time.
So you won this one. Best out of how many have? Let's do it again. Meat sucks.
Okay. So Charlie, can you tell Graven I'm doing important work, so I'm gonna need a minute. Okay, let me see what I can do here. This should work. Okay. Let's get a new thing going. Checking on Sunbird's comment. I remember seeing a person be able to play Warzone with his mouth. What? See this first to trade pearls? I'll be okay. I'll forget and then cry about it probably. Okay. So I have my canvas here. This is like a standard like sheet of stuff. I guess we'll just keep it on white. Okay. So we'll use colors to make it fun. I might have 100k channel points. Nice, don't use them. Sorry, can't watch. School is back. Me too, don't worry. Don't have any good ways to do it. Honestly, the best options would preferably be a better way to streamline the use for Dolphin with new systems that I'm not creative enough to make up. Fair enough. Okay. So, okay. Let's just use some rectangles because that's gonna be easier. Let's make them a smidge bigger. Drawing program? Yep, here it is. Said spend them all. Oh my god, I'm trying to do homework and you're making me do freaking squats. This is crazy. Okay. Give me a second. I'll do that. So here we have our hypothetical like pool of water, right? So this is our like this is our pool. And for simplicity's sake, let's just say this is like really, really big, okay? We can even let me see. Let me see if I can fill this with some water too. Hold on. Okay. that hold on. Okay. Trying to get this small area here. Uh Chat, I'd just like you to know this is extremely important. Can I not get this area here? There we go. Okay. So this is our hypothetical pool filled with water. Okay, let me do some squats. The water's pretty dark. It really is a large pool. Yeah. Everyone liked the stream for me. Hawaiian bedtime. All right. Imagine if Chloe's art folder popped up. I do actually make art. Did you know that? It's for my YouTube videos. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm back. Not on your Discord, unfortunately. What do you mean? Like the stream already on YouTube before opening Twitch, don't worry. Need that interaction bait for the algorithm? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is our hypothetical cube of water. Chat, what does a dolphin look like? Let me go get our dolphin reference. Just to like be able to, you know, accurately portray like okay, so they're mostly like gray. Okay, let's so there's a big pool of water. So the dolphin's gonna be he's gonna be pretty small. Okay, trying to figure out how to draw a dolphin. Okay, so he's got this body like this. He's got a weird looking uh mostly everything to be honest. Damn, his head looks really silly. Okay. Okay, he's got a fin right here. Hold on. This is a canonically accurate dolphin. Hold on. That's not canonically accurate. I need this to be really good, okay? Good enough. I'll take what I can get. Okay. And then this guy he's kind of got some like gradients going on. Let me fill him in first and then we'll well first of all he's got an eyeball. Oh shit, don't do that. He's got an eyeball like right here. He's got a mouth too. Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit too small. He looks so silly. Okay, hold on. Let me fill this in a little bit more because it's kind of fucky wucky around the edges here. I don't like that it did that. Okay, hold on. Dolphin is really going? He is. How much outside research can I do while helping you? Well, you can tell me if you have any comments on the drawing, if you have some stuff you want me to change. Get Marulina. Okay, I'll add Marulina into the picture. No, I'm probably not gonna do that. Okay, hold on. And then there's this kind of like lighter gray color here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this, and then we're gonna get our trusty paintbrush here. So he's like mostly like light right here. Kind of smooth this out a little bit. And then he gets kind of darker there. And then on top he's even darker. He gets a little bit darker here, I think. Okay. Kind of some like lines here. A second. That is not the right color I was going for. It's way too thick. That looks like shit. Whatever, we'll keep him like this. He's abstract. Talking about research for the actual computer idea part, if I could find any research papers that could help a bit. Well, it's fine. It can be purely theoretical. Looks like emergency food, not Paimon. And my avatar is not having a good day today. Okay. What do we think? Okay, he's looking a little big, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna shrink him down a little bit, just so that we can ethically, like, just so that we can ethically confirm that, like, this dolphin has a lot of, like, livable water space to hang out in. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's our... Hold on, let me get a little outline on him to make him pop. Here we go. So here's our dolphin. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna put a few more lines up. Sorry, it's really important that he's like accurate and shit. Okay. While I'm here, I can just add this in. Okay, here we go. This is our dolphin. He's kind of chubby, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. So, plan is, right, we're gonna have a computer monitor. Let me get a new... So we're gonna have a computer monitor. Is there a way to like make it stretchy? I don't know how to accomplish what I'm trying to do. Give me a second. Parallelogram. That'll work perfectly, maybe. Okay, so this is our computer monitor here. This is what the dolphin's gonna be looking at. Let's maybe like separate it a little bit so that we can kind of see what's going on here. And we're gonna give it a little bit of depth here as well. Hold on. For like canonical accuracy. I'm struggling a little bit. I won't lie. Give me a line tool, please. Fucking piece of shit. Whatever, good enough. Okay. That works. Perfect. Okay. So here's our computer monitor, right? He has been well fed, truly. Why is the dolphin so chopped? Do his parents hate him? Listen, he gets a lot of fish, okay? He might be being used for like animal testing on this computer device here, okay? Hello, Min Max, welcome. It's kind of too late to explain the premise of what's happening, but you'll figure it out probably. Okay, so we have our dolphin in this, and I swear we'll get back to Warframe in a second. We have this dolphin in this pool of water, and we have this computer monitor here. Okay, so okay, okay. Let me think. So we need to make it clear that there's some kind of like camera attached to this that is able to view what the dolphin is doing, right? So here we're going to say like this down here is going to be a camera, right? Make it even. What chat, what do cameras look like? We'll put a little like red dot on it to show that it's recording. How about that, chat? Chat, I actually don't know what a camera looks like. Min-Max, the context is cool. Is forcing us to do his homework because he's abusing his power as a semi-sensational streamer. That's wild. But aren't cameras kind of like reflective? Chat GPT camera. What does that even mean, dog? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? I don't understand. How do I make this fucking reflective, dog? Here, let me put like a soft here. Like I'm making an anime girl eyes. Does that help at all? I don't know. Just label this camera with a text box or something. I support this idea. Camera. I'm gonna use Roboto because I'm a professional. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit too big. Camera. And I'm gonna, here's my pro gamer move, chat. Boom. That's not what an arrow looks like. There we go. Boom. Camera. Okay. Okay. So Twitch chat interacting with me. Stay in your lane, buddy. Period. Oh my god, yo, don't really disrespect Twitch chat like that. What the heck? Twitch chat's cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Michael, to one of the streams of all time. So we're trying to make a device that allows a dolphin to use a computer. What does this mean? I don't know. Okay. So okay, here's my problem. How do we okay, so we're gonna have this camera and it's gonna track the dolphin's movement, right? But how is it going to like literally like how is the thing that's gonna be on the dolphin's nose literally be attached to the dolphin? This is a weird dilemma because if it's sticky, I'm worried that like it would come off in the water. Weird Warframe I'm watching. Hi, welcome. We're gonna get back to Warframe, but this is my college senior level class homework that I need help with. Okay, back in. Welcome, same. We're cooking. We're cooking up right now. Okay, while you guys figure that out for me, because I don't know the answer to that question. Maybe it just magically sticks. I'm gonna make this TV. We're gonna put a little border around it. Hold on. I may have made an error. Let me hold on. Because right now it just looks like a black box. It's like cool and all, but oh, this is oh my god, this is perfect. Okay. We need some lines here. Hold on, chat. Let me cook. Let him cook. Boom. That's it. It's a TV chat. Check this fucking shit out. God damn, my art skills are immaculate. All right. Have it wear a muzzle with, say, a green dot at the tip for the camera to track? I was thinking a muzzle too, but my problem is that seems inhumane. Can you explain it from the beginning? Yeah, sure. Okay, so my class, I have this homework assignment, and the assignment is you have a dolphin and you have a computer. And so the task is you have to design a way for the dolphin to be able to use the computer, but obviously it can't use a mouse and keyboard, right? I mean, I guess it might be able to, but like probably not very effectively. So we're trying to design an efficient way for the dolphin to use a computer. Doesn't have to be inhumane, especially if it's one that gives the mouth room to move. Okay, what the fuck does a muzzle look like? Dolphins are deranged? I don't think they mind. Could paint the nose yellow. Well, okay. The problem is okay. The problem is the dolphin's underwater, and so if we paint the dolphin, it would probably come off. What TV brand? Bro, what do you mean, what TV brand? I don't know. It's a slapper TV. Okay, so this device, right? So we want it to have a green dot on its nose, right? To be able to track. That's easy sauce. Okay, we'll have a green dot here. We'll make it really clear. So this is our green dot. But okay. I'm not confident on how we're supposed to attach this thing. Okay. What the fuck does a muzzle look like? Some paint doesn't dissolve in water. Okay, that's fair. What's an Xbox Connect now? I'm so confused. This is true. I guess paint could just work. I'm trying to think of a reason paint would be bad, but honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. A harness to the muzzle and touch a green clown nose. Okay, but I do think having a clown nose sounds funny. That's my only argument. That's all I got. We're like paint mostly. Chad, do we go with paint or do we put a clown nose? Let me look up what a muzzle looks like. Do they have dolphin muzzles? Why did it come out with a movie? Oh, I see this shit. Is it supposed to attach around its head? Wait a minute. So it would have to attach like all the way up here though. Like right here? And then attach here like this? Is this what I'm getting? Does this seem correct, chat? And then boop. I feel like this is dramatically oversimplified. Here, we'll put some bells and whistles on it to make it seem super legit. It looks stupid. Wait, dolphins are smart. They could just hold a green ball. Shit. Oh my god. Horse mask with a green cloud. What? Sees red, opens. Is it brain waves because of echolocation? Somebody did suggest echolocation, but I'm not really sure how I'd make that thematically work. I'm sorry, it's okay. Okay, so what if we just scrap all this? We don't even have to do paint, bruh. Hold on. We could just, well, how do I open its mouth from this angle? We'll just put it in front of its mouth and I'll put a caption that says it's holding it, okay? Hold on. Okay, we got our green ball here. Just hanging out. Maybe a little bit further away. Okay, hanging out. We got that's it. It just has a green ball. Horse mask? Let me look this up. I swear to God, it's just gonna come up with I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Really? This, really? Yeah, we'll put this on the the dolphin. Dolphins don't need computers. Okay, but this is true, but that's not the premise of the how to sleep with this. No, like for actual horse. I know. But this this is immediately what came up. Okay, I see what you're saying. What is a P2D2 heist? Okay. My next problem. Okay, so we have the tracking for the mouse to display what's on the screen. But how do I where do I put the buttons? Cuz we're going to have buttons that would act as like the keyboard and stuff. Payday 2? I've never heard of this. What does this have to do with what I'm making right now? I actually think this camera turned out really good looking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm attached to it now. So what are we doing with the buttons here? Is my question. Also, we should put something on the TV. It looks boring. Wait, hold on. What if I just okay, I'm gonna come back to that. I just thought of a funny thought. What if I just copy the entire picture that I'm making and then I put it on the TV? Camera brand though? What is it? What? This is not important or relevant to the plot. So could I put the buttons underwater or would they have to be like above water? Cuz I feel like I could easily put them like up here, right? Attach the buttons to his belly so it has to slap its belly like a big fat seal to type. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think this tiny fin is actually going to be able to reach that. I don't think they could do that. There's the picture, then put it onto the screen or just put a Windows 98 background. Okay, that's actually so much funnier that I'm gonna have to put in a Windows 98 background. I actually think that's so much funnier than what I was gonna do. Okay, hold on. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. It's bigger than the canvas? Yo, what? Hold on. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay. Bro. Okay. Well, the problem is it doesn't like how do I make the image like I don't know if I have a way to do that. I know I have this tool. Um Not really under the impression that helps me in any way. And this is also very complicated. The bottom right of the image with the square thing? This? The fuck did that do? The hell? What is happening? On the image you pulled in. This, right? Well, that just moves it. Wait, what are you talking about? Slap my belly, it's crazy. Could hook up something to its blowhole so whenever it uses the blowhole, it performs an action. Dolphins have blowholes? Not the same as my program then? Oh no. Could just make it touchscreen. Well, okay, because we thought about touchscreen, but the problem with touchscreen is that touchscreen doesn't work when it's underwater. And then if the screen's on the other side of the water, how's it going to touch it? Right? I did like that idea though. It's pretty good. Okay, wait. What is it supposed to do though? I need the image to be, what if I just cut it off and it's just really shitty? It's just a really, really shitty, like, sideways Windows 90, 98 background. You know what? Honestly, it doesn't even look that bad. I'm not mad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even that upset. I won't lie. I did kind of fuck up the angle, though. Hold on. You know what? Who fucking cares? It's a concept drawing for some shit that doesn't exist anyway. It looks good enough. There we go. Bam. Good enough. Do you have a transforming tool? I might. I have grid warp, which technically works. I could try downloading a new tool. It's fine. We're not gonna download a new tool today for this. Okay, I'm not that invested. Gets the point across. It does. It gets the point across. And honestly, nobody's gonna notice it. People are too busy looking at my cool dolphin. Okay, focusing on the wrong things here. Listen, it does need to look cool in my eyes. Okay. Wait, but where are the buttons we're pressing though? Because we already we decided earlier that we wanted to put in some buttons. But where are we putting the buttons in on this? I love that people are like clicking on the stream, just like imagining I'm playing Warframe right now, and it's just this. Good luck like figuring out what's happening here with no context, by the way. Put a button under its flippers. Well, I was thinking the buttons would be like attached to the box in some way. Like it doesn't have to be on the dolphin physically. Small window with buttons. But like where would it be though? Well, because here's what I'm saying. I could also make it above the water because dolphins can come up above the water too. So that's like a choice. Have buttons on the floor, just need to push them. It looks up to the screen. It can see or change the reaction to the computer. Yeah. But do buttons work underwater? How does a button work? Farming oricon cells while pondering dolphins. This is the best task, truly. What the fuck does a button look like? Hold on. Let me cook. I'll make them different colors just for fun. Okay, wait. Shit. Honestly, I think this looks pretty good. I feel like it might need some more depth, though. Hold on a minute. Painting skills are kind of mid-tier, but it's fine. Honestly, it looks shit. You know what? I think it looks great as is. Well, hold on. Let me see if I could just... It needs to be like a little more oblong, right? Let me just see if I could just add a little bit like around the edges here to kind of help that. Good enough. Buttons can really easily be waterproofed. Oh, I see. Buttons just check if it's pressed so underwater buttons can work. Put the buttons on the inside of the dolphin's... What? No, that sounds horrible. What the heck? We thought muzzles were inhumane. What the hell is that? Okay. Hold on. Let me cook. And then we just have button and then another button. I swear these are not the same size. And then another button. And like one more button. And I'll make them all different colors. I'll make them rainbow for fun. That doesn't really make sense. We'll skip blue since it doesn't really make very much sense to have blue. We'll do pink. Purple's kind of okay. And here's what we'll do. We'll have some like little fake wires coming out of the buttons just to like make it really, really clear. Hold on. Let me cook. Just to make it really, really like clear that like something's going on here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is it, right? This is just functional? This just works, doesn't it? And obviously the buttons could probably be programmed to do like different stuff or whatever. What do we think? Does this drawing need anything else on it? The design will be very human. Maybe so. Give the dolphin a racing wheel setup. How would it use the racing wheel? Give the dolphin a wheel controller. Forza Horizon racing setup? God damn, bro. You really want this. Looks wonderful. Thank you. I worked very, very hard on this. Give the dolphin a pet pufferfish. What does a pufferfish look like? As a proof of concept, this works well enough. The rest seems like writing the explanation. Yeah, I'd probably have to explain it a little bit. What did I come back to? Do not give the dolphin a pufferfish. Glorious machine. True. Chat. Can we have a vote? Do or do we not give the dolphin a pet pufferfish? I feel like we need a little chat touch. You know what I mean? We need to add something a little bit silly that doesn't really actually matter for the drawing at all whatsoever. You guys wanna add a pufferfish in? Just to prove you guys were here, you know what I mean? Plusher fish? What's a plusher fish? They need to get high somehow. That's crazy. Puffer fish. God, these things look so stupid. Okay. They look so dumb, dog. Oh my god. Like all I can find are like frontal views of pufferfish. There's not like a let me save this before I get bodied. Here's my radiation wars chat. Look at this. This is gonna be my latest short here. It's about radiation wars. A pufferfish plushie so it doesn't hurt the dolphin. Well, I'm more worried about the pufferfish getting hurt. Want another dolphin in the dolphin machine? No, 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 no. It wouldn't work with two. They would get confused. Okay. Dolphin. I'll save it here for right now. I'll have to move it in a second. Okay. Dropped in a cage. May as well give him to make something to make him happy. Well, that was what the pufferfish was for. Okay, let me look at my reference here. God, he looks so derpy. He's like mostly white. He's pretty circular, so we can just make. But he's got all these like spikes and shit. He's like a little bit yellow. Oh, don't make this yellow. He's got like fins up here. Okay. Right. How am I gonna draw all these goddamn spikes? Okay, hold on. Um, and then he kind of is a little bit like brown on the top here. Oh, but his mouth, bro, his mouth. Hold on. Yo, his fucking mouth in the middle. Hold on. And then I kind of want like a lighter brown here to kind of complement this a little bit. Kind of, oh, ew. Ah! Uh, just do this. Mostly. Okay, no, it doesn't. What the fuck? There we go. Sort of. It just looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever, don't worry about it. It's not important. Okay, right, but I can't have that going on. Sorry, chat, let me cook for a second. Well, then its mouth is like open. So in the middle, it's like brown again. Like a dark, dark brown. Darker than that. Give this puffer fish to a Japanese version? What? Guys, this looks like Shrek. What? Forgot to switch my build. It's cooked. Dolphins get high on pufferfish poison, so make another dolphin poking and give it red eyes and a. What? No! I need to submit this. Oh my god. An SP Void Cascade with Zenorek instead of Madurai, it's over? It kind of is, actually. You're cooked. Okay, and then he just has like the most derpy, like stupid looking eyes you've ever seen in your life. My problem is, okay, so he has all these like spikes, and I'm not really sure how to like show that they're spikes. I could just like do this, but that looks kind of shitty. Uh, I could do this, but number one, it looks shitty. Number two, we're gonna be here for 3 years. Oh, whatever. You know what? I already committed to it. Here we are. Oh, but now they seem too small. Shit. Hold on. Just make it a smidge darker here. Oh yeah, that helps a little bit. Too much. That's okay. It's fun. Okay, we're gonna make him a little bit smaller because right now he's fucking gigantic. So hold on. Now you can't see him at all. Shit. Whatever. It's probably okay. Probably for the best. Okay, we got a puffer fish there. The little arrowheads in it. I don't know how to do that. Looks like a Pokemon. Okay, I learned that you actually don't even need to use a focus school for Void Cascade. I accidentally did level cap without Matter Eye, but I just wanted waited for a Thrax to possess a regular enemy so you can get the 8 times damage bonus for that YouTube chatter. There you go, YouTube chatter. Maybe I do need help boosters with orc and cells. Yeah, it is kind of rough. If I could donate them to you, I would. Okay, chat, are we happy with this? Are we done with this design? Are we going back to actually playing Warframe? This works, yeah? All right. I'm satisfied with this. I'm feeling good about this. Good drawing, thank you. I worked very hard on this. Watch out, this is gonna be my next YouTube thumbnail, by the way. Okay, let me put the Warframe back on. Unfortunately, bad time for me. No, I just got to the part people actually care about. Well, thank you for stopping by, Fura. I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance and contributions. God, this drawing is so good. Okay. I'm so happy about it. All right. Good night, guy. True. Okay, we're back on the grind again. You know how it is. Dolphin learns to play Warframe without us. Yeah, a thumbnail is just you guiding a new player through Boar's Prize. Okay, that sounds kind of funny. All right, anybody want to be my new player test subject? Sounds like a funny video concept. Nobody would watch it, but that's okay. Bro, if that's what they do in uni, I'm fucking sad. This is an actual legitimate homework assignment I have. That's where it's considered a project, by the way. It's not even considered a homework assignment. It's a project. It's worth tons of points. Like a staggeringly high amount of points. Ew, defense? I can play that, but I don't want to. And if somebody asks me later, I'll inform you of the grade I got. I'll tell you what everybody else in the class thinks about it too, because they're probably gonna make me present this shit. And I swear to God, if somebody shows up to my class tomorrow and is like, "Hey, I just helped you make that on stream," I'm gonna be pissed. Don't do that. That's weird. Don't do anything important, Arthur. God damn it. Let me turn in my shit. What do you think about the stream today, Bird? Any thoughts? Pizza time. I don't know if we need more shit. Watch your professor be in the YouTube chat trying to help the whole time. No. They assigned the assignment. I think they would have said something by now. I think they would have seen it and said, that's weird. Man, why is it an uneven amount? Whatever, fine. Because this is a weirdly specific assignment. Professor trolling the class? No, it is actually kind of related to the subject matter. In like a really weird roundabout way. Chaotic ass stream. Well, you know what? That's fair. I'm having a good time. My new short popping off though. Well, not new, but the old one. I swear I'm working on this one. I've just been very busy doing, stuff. Okay. 9 orc cells isn't that bad. Typically most people need a few more than 9. Maybe 10. Take your time, don't worry. Well, that's just my gripe. I wish I worked harder, Although I'd like to say, I didn't accomplish nothing today, okay? I did some... Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually feel like I haven't accomplished anything today. Okay, I was in classes all day. That's my excuse. I had a lot of classes today. I got some of the video work done, but I didn't get out very far on it. Ah. That's just always my gripe. I just wish I did more. Ah.
Kalimos awaits.
I don't know if I feel motivated to do that defense. I probably could do it, but we'll see. Just got a couple of Vitus Essence, think call it a day. Damn, finding all the treasure today. You know what? Now that I've gotten used to it, I guess I'm not that upset about the way treasure spawn. Oi! Hello, Lost in Thoughts. Welcome. You missed the fun part of the stream. Fun in quotations. Now we're just playing Warframe. Oh. But hey, how's it hanging? Swear to God, I'm gonna find everything and I'm not gonna find the pizza. Time. Could you say hi to Sasha for me? You can just say hi. Sasha can read the YouTube chat. My Twitch chat's dead, so Sasha's been hanging out with the YouTube chatters today. I don't know why my YouTube chat's popping, though. Hi, YouTuber chatter. There you go. Pizza time. Two people here and one's the lurker? Yeah, probably Zertrada. Damn. Stream's dead as hell these days. Maybe I'll go back. Okay, to be fair, I was late to my own stream. And I also am doing a late stream to begin with, which doesn't help. When I'm rich and famous, well, I guess I won't be rich and famous. But when I'm have a moderately more enough money to make streaming my career, I'll just stream for 8 hours a day, and then all of the early chatters can show up, and all of the late chatters can show up. Problem solved. Cora joined, thank God. Can't imagine Cora being good at Void Cascade, but man, why am I stuck on all this shit? Also, I got like 4 hours of sleep yesterday, and I'm kind of fucking exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. I need to turn in this drawing. Work and sell. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were the person doing Void Cascade. Yeah, that's probably pretty good for Orc and Cells. I would suggest getting like a dedicated farming squad, though. Usually you can find some people running like farming frames and shit. EC's great for Cascade, and good Strangledung really helps. Oh wait, not Cascade. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't think I would use Cora. I'm Necros right now? That is pretty good. I need me a frame baddie. What? Let's go somewhere? No, I made that up. I guess I should just leave since I found the pizza. Man, let me... I'm gonna lose it. Bruh. Thanks. Found enough of them. Do I really need to find all of them? Maybe. It's like 20 baddie frames. D knows their audience and they're part of their own audience. That's true. Owie is hot. I know at least 10,000 people who would agree with you. Better start forking over the big bucks to digital extremes. I hope D sponsors me soon. I'm ready. That's actually something I want to ask you guys about. Do you think since I have a video that I made that was like critical of digital extremes, they would not sponsor me because of that? Do you think that would be like terribly detrimental and I would get shot? Oh yeah, fun, cute, more than hot. She has a really similar personality to my girlfriend, which definitely made the romance choice easy. That's fair and valid. I kind of agree with that. I don't really care for any of the people, to be honest. They're all video game characters. I don't have any attachment to any of them. And they're all freaking weird, bro. They're all freaks, dog. Pass. God damn. Not sure how you would react if you said something negative, especially when trying to get a sponsor. Well, I made that one video that one time where I was like, damn, this update sucks balls. But like, it's been a while. And I don't think their game is bad. I just, you know, I'm being critical because I think it's good. Having a girlfriend in the big 2025? I hate to break it to you, but yeah, like normal people do that sometimes. Not everybody is a chronically online gamer. Might be me though. Shit, I don't know. Alright, we got every single one. Let's fucking go, dude. It's the whole thing. Although I don't think I'm a gamer, not really. I don't play very many variety of games. I feel like gamer implies that you play a lot of games. I feel like they could tolerate some critique if it's genuine, good faith things. One video won't ruin that, I think. Alright. I hope they notice me soon. I'm not trying to be desperate though. Shit, that's weird. I gotta be like, oh, you guys want to sponsor me? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I could, you know, I guess I could do that. I gotta be super chill about it. Telling me cuddling every night with a what? What's wrong with this guy, chat? Mods, shoot that guy. I'm the desperate one? Yeah, I believe it. It's okay. Don't gotta stress about that sort of thing very much. Looking for them baddies. Well, I don't have any advice on that. Some bird is definitely not in the norm. Yeah, who is this some bird guy, bro? What a fucking weirdo. God damn. Maybe Despoil was a mistake. What? No, Despoil's good. What? Yo, what is happening in the chat? Alright, you guys gotta relax here. We're here for casual Warframe gameplay and also dolphins. God, okay. I'm deleting that chat message. I don't even want to look at that, bro. What the fuck did I just read, dog? Oh my god. What's wrong with this guy? Holy shit. Here, cat, take the shit. Yeah, but it stays in my goddamn chat on the left. Well, good thing I don't need this this stream for any VOD footage. Have to blur that out. God damn, bro. No chill. You also said the forbidden word.
That has roused the prey. Bring it down and drain it.
All right, I gotta ban that word from the chat. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to remove it. All right, my gun kind of slaps now. I ain't gonna lie.
This escaper will never find it again. This mission will be a failure.
Community moderation.
Harvest it.
Add blocked words.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legosite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly.
All right, I added a list of banned words that you can no longer say. Would you call the frame a clanker? No. Probably not. Technically, only mildly accurate. I don't know, everybody complains at me when I call Warframes robots. They're like, no, they're not robots. But, you know, maybe you're sort of right, but still. Alright, we got the goods. I guess I'll go do the RB real quick. We only, like, need one more mod. I really don't like the trend I'm seeing recently that people recreating 50s racism with robo slurs on TikTok. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that because it does feel like a little bit off-putting, but it's not like I don't know that it's inherently bad. It's kind of a complicated situation, and I'm not sure what to make of it at the current moment. I kind of find it ironically funny. I don't know. Bird, are you trying to give me a list of stuff that I should be removing from the ability to chat? I'm about to add all of those things into the filter. Can I just play Warframe for the action? What? Yeah, me too, I guess. Yes, alright. Technically they're cyborgs. Yeah, we can I'm satisfied with that answer. Also want to pretend to sneak away as a cop after accidentally killing I don't even oh, I see. Okay, that yeah, that is definitely pretty bad. I'm talking about the whole clanker thing. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But that, yeah, that sounds objectively way worse. Holy shit, whoa. That is highly questionable. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Define cyborg, they're purely biomass infected? No. Yeah, but they're mostly made of a composite of, like, metals, no? Although I don't know what the definition of a robot is. You know what else is made up of a composite of mostly metals? Bridges. Chat confirmed Warframes are bridges. GG, I figured it all out. I cannot see that RB drone. Wow, immediately? That's wild. Man, it's on 1 HP. I need a little bit more damage. They're not the infestation itself, it's the warframe compositing itself with other organic matter. And the humans, the helmet strain just ended up hardening to be akin to sword steel without being metal. I see. I still like to call them robots. They look like robots. That's my defense. There are humans that were infected with biodisease that made nanobots that turned them into robotic soldiers. But humans are kind of like robots, aren't they? In a way, you know? Why did the message disappear on screen? I don't know. Oh, it's just YouTube chat bugging out. It does that. I don't know how to fix it. Sorry. Yoink. You're calling them out, yeah, maybe the recreations in the arsenal will be more like robots, but the ones like Umbra are for sure not robots. Yeah, definitely. I mean, with all of Umbra's lore and stuff, he's definitely a little bit different. Yeah, we could probably do like 9 waves of this and then call it a day. Come out with like, you know, a couple of Vitus Essence. If my Nexus operative does not get flattened. What numbers are we talking about? Oh, oh. I thought you said 28. Honestly, never seen the show or the game, I think. The game, right? Couldn't tell you. The game come before the show? I don't know. I'm not versed enough to know. That's it. That's my one Vitus Essence for the night, chat. We're never getting any more. So sad. Nier is great, and I would definitely recommend they were games first. Oh, I see. Maybe, we'll see. I'm already spending my entire goddamn monthly YouTube budget on Silksong, so it's cooked. Could be an android? Bro. Not the C word. It's crazy. Whole budget is $20. Frankly, the budget's like $10. But yes, I'm poor. I have no other thoughts on that. Why are you invincible? Die, you piece of shit.
Fight on. This test has only just begun.
To be fair, I did get a Omniform blueprint. Big donation fairly recently, but it was for something a little more specific. So, not sure if I'm able to spend my funds this time. Trying to get that I-10 star. I really need it, actually. I have like a billion sculptures, dude. End up here with me. I feel like bro is 100% about to die while I'm up here getting this. Yeah, he's getting fucking annihilated. But to use a human and not a robot at first. Well, I mean, pretty close looking. Hard to say. RB drone there. You're not an RB drone. Die. I mean, I would have killed the RB drone too, but you know, here we are. I don't know if I'm making it to 9 waves, chat. My operative is looking like he's getting a bit annihilated. Stream's being weird for me. I need to refresh the page. Uh-oh. Seems fine on my end. Although I do know my internet does have a tendency to eat shit sometimes, so might not be your fault sometimes. Oh. I love your outfit. Thanks. My Carrot Prime. Is that what you're saying? Or my VTuber outfit. I did get a new one. I should probably get another new one, but I'm saving up my money. Both? Nice. Thanks. I'm saving up $500 for a new VTuber model remake. Thanks. Don't think your internet would start flickering to frames from the start of the stream when you were still in dog days? Yeah, probably not. That might be a little bit excessive. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to do more dog days, but I got sidetracked with very, very important stuff. Speaking of, I would like to leave stream a little bit early. I know I started stream a little bit late. I know, I'm getting like no stream time in, but I'm really tired. That's it. That's all I have to say. That's my only excuse. Are you doing another Pokemon stream soon? You know what? I was actually thinking about it recently. I don't have any plans. And my problem is I've got a lot of MR0 work to do, and Silk Song comes out in 2 days, so I'm probably going to stream Silk Song. But sometime after that, maybe. We'll see. School's important, so is sleep. Yeah, but, you know, I don't really care about classes. Because if I can just, you know, become a successful, famous YouTuber, you know, that sounds way more fun than, you know, doing boring computer stuff. Blizzard, the jump fluff was OP. I don't remember the specifics. So a reason using base Bratton over Prime? Hi, chatter. Welcome. So this is my challenge account. It's called the Mastery Rank 0 Challenge. As the premise is, I guess that doesn't matter, huh? I guess I could still get Bratton Prime. Sorry, I'm tired. No, I'm just doing it for fun. That's it. That's the whole thing. Because I thought it would, people would think I'm better at the game if I don't use Prime versions of gear. Ooh, Vice Essence. I don't know if I should leave after this wave. I feel like I am, because I feel like I'm going to risk it otherwise. It's named after me. Well, I mean, I remember that. I don't remember what it did, though. Could have a backup plan just in case, right? Yeah, that's what my mother keeps telling me. Chad is some sort of creature to your character somewhere? I should have a pet? Is that what you're saying? Anyway. See about a Pokemon stream. If you have a specific Pokemon fan game you'd like me to play, you should send that my way. Because I have trouble picking them out. What time is it? Really have 20 more minutes before the next fucking shitter? I'm probably not gonna do another RB tonight. I'll just go run some standing. Maybe. How masochistic do you want the fan game ROM hack to be? Well, I kind of suck at Pokemon. Like, I'm good in theory, but I'm bad in practice. But I do think chat finds it very funny when I get fucking stomped. So, sure, make it hard. I like to think I'm good, but, like, it never really works out that way. All good, just wondering, started 2 weeks ago. Sorry for not being clear. So, I'm doing the Master Rank 0 challenge, which technically, you're right. That doesn't actually restrict me from using Bratton Prime. And I can get Bratton Prime if I want to. But I also restricted myself just to sticking with all the starter gear. Since I thought it would be more fun for your viewing entertainment. Bratton Prime is definitely better. If you're not being a weirdo like I am, you should use Bratton Prime. Highly recommend. Emerald Kaizo it is? No, I'm not playing that. Okay. Okay. I want a game that's like good for the story. You know what I mean? Something that's like fun for chat to watch and listen to. I'm not gonna play a game that's like designed specifically to be like mechanically challenging and have nothing else to it. Pokemon Glaze, is that a real game? All right, let me look at this. It's true. All right, I'll write this down for future reference. I got it on my sheet here. Okay, so because I still want some of these arcanes, not these arcanes. This arcane. Which arcane was like farming for? Wait a minute. There was one arcane that I was farming for. Hold on. Pokemon Uranium? I think I have heard of that one. I'll write it down. Okay. Was I farming? Did you do your squats? I got distracted? I did. I did. My eyes are closed right now, bro. They're not closed, but they're working on it. Good night, EP time for me. Our eyes are trying to. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. It's almost sleep time for me too. I promise I'll be here earlier on Thursday, okay? I'll start counting sheep. Okay. I'm at the Drifters camp today. Not to talk to Call, although I have done that in the past. Hey, Ordus buddy.
You turn around and someone who meant the world to you can be gone. Ordus suspects he has spent years missing people.
Carrot Prime has arrived.
Their names, their faces
Bird,
are lost to him.
are you gonna elaborate on this before I go to bed?
Then
I'm ready. You guys want to be like a raccoon or something?
Ordus turned around and they were gone. We are obliged to keep on without them. That's the lesson, Ordus supposes. Perhaps there is a life after death, because what's the point of learning a lesson if it can never be applied? Life's not so much a dream as a dream sequence.
Interesting philosophy.
We surrender them.
The hell is a Sly Cooper?
Ordus is ready to assist.
I think we were looking at Fortifier. No. Ice Storm? What arcane were we looking at here? I thought we were looking at one of these arcanes and we were like, yeah, this is really good and I should use this. I mean, Fortifier's not bad. I don't. Apple juice? What? I swear, you guys are just saying weird words at this point. It's really specific. I don't really have an argument for Ice Storm being good and battery seems really sick. Fortifier for the bolster belligerence EDA augment because every enemy has 50% axe HGB and overguard. Oh, I see. My problem is I don't even have a Lado build. You really think I should get like some Lado stuff? Is it really worth my investment? I mean, it probably wouldn't be that like logistically difficult to get this. So we get like 12 motes per thing or whatever, so we only really need to do like a few runs, right? I mean, 8 times extra damage is so high, right? Sure. Okay. I'm gonna play one game of Ascension, and then I'm gonna I see what you sent me. I didn't really elaborate. It's up to you if you think your damage is enough that you don't have to get it. My damage is frankly dog shit. No, I'm down to try it. I mean, I would have to put some mods on my Lado, but I think minimal mods is fine just because, you know, I've got 8 times damage. I don't know. I'm happy to have something else to farm for. I just feel weak right now and I want to feel strong. So we're going to do one Ascension game. We're going to farm our Lado, I guess. Shit. One Ascension game and then I'm probably going to call it a night. So I haven't even catalyzed this yet. I don't think we need a 4. No. Oh my. I have some decent Lado mods anyways. Game probably does more legwork for Xmas through the 8 times stamina than your brat and her bow. I kind of agree. I don't think it's that bad of a grind anyway.
Operator, when Jade left us, this area was infused with the light of her rays. The power the Corpus want to take for themselves. Not today. Ordis has gained control of the remote collectors. They work for the operator now.
Where last time I saw you at 10k plat? Yeah, that was on my main account, silly. Need to farm her weapons? I don't know if I have them on main. I should, because I did this event like 12 million times when it came out. I remember it. I was there. Surprisingly enough. My Bratton feels better now for sure. It's not very strong, but, you know. It gets some work done. Only have her in the scythe. Oh, those are the cool ones anyway. I don't know what the other ones do. I don't know what anything does. I've played Jade a couple of times. Oh, collector is done. A loud noise. Whee! Scythe makes all status conditions condense at one instance. That's pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty strong. I'm gonna go for beacons, and I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Keep forgetting my middle click doesn't work. The hell? Thunder. Another one around here? Oh, there's... Scythe works really well on Kome. That does make sense. That feels like it adds up. Oh, this shit didn't work. Hi, can you help me find one important thing? I lost my reason to stop creating new accounts. Agitate friends, play Warframe, and touch grass. Can't find? I'm sorry, you might have to elaborate on that because I don't understand any part of that question. I'm not gonna lie. Harmony is one of the best melees in the game. It's one of the few where you can choose to not use influence, which automatically makes it more interesting. That does sound like it makes it more interesting as a person who has to use melee influence to make my melee weapon remotely viable. I already found another beacon. So what I would say if I knew where it was. What? Sounds like it's right on top of me. What? Out of my insane. The hell? Oh? Sorry for not expanding. I'm kind of working on wood right now, but yeah, like a pet or something. You're good. Don't worry, man. I got you. I understood. Sort of. Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy. I didn't see that. It was so dark. Dude, the elevator fucking left me in the dust, dog. God damn, bro. Jesus. I'm too tired for metal pipe falling sound effect. Not the goose, too. Crazy work. Guess that's kind of hard to level up my Lato if I don't use it. Damn, this progress is so slow. Joke, don't mind, I'm pretty bad at English, so sorry. You're good, don't worry about it. Well, I mean, if you actually need any help. I'm here, I'm a professional helper. That's what they call me. Nobody calls me that. Good though. Looking for more big shinies. Yeah, like that. Oh my god, there's 2 of them? Huge 3 times speed. Help with time and money on car insurance? It's true. I'm a professional. Switched to Geico and saved. Yep, I work for Geico. Sponsor me today. I do great business. Yeah, I guess so. Shit. Sounds about accurate. Exactly what's happening. I'd believe it. I'm there. I work for Geico. This mission always takes longer than I expected to. Is there any reason to play this mission without the event? Yeah, it actually is a really, really good platinum farm because a lot of the arcanes you can get from playing the mission and spending the modes are actually really good for like platinum because not a lot of people like to do it. So if you like to do it, it's great for plat. Like way better than you'd imagined. Somebody messaged was like, hey, can you be honest about my... What? It's a trap? I'm confused. Yeah, sounds like a scary question. I would not answer. Yeah. Sounds spooky. I see. Yeah, we're almost at the top, but there's no bullshit here. How do you want me to keep doing things? I'm out of power, dog. There we go. Random dudes. Give me your power. More power. Ascension's great for plat. Yeah, I farm out fortifiers and batteries and people buy them like hotcakes. Yes, this is very true. Super good. Why is this goddamn elevator so slow? Okay, here's what needs to happen. I need to bubble something else and then get the sister to be next to that bubble. So I can hit her like a truck. Where Lucy would I need to go 100 waves on the index because robbing the clan slab is like a sacred thing when you have a new account. Yeah, I agree. Very good. Very good idea. I also have a YouTube short on how to make platinum credits in 1999 as well, which may be potentially helpful or applicable to your situation. Oh, I'm dead. God, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, I'm dead. The sister just isn't moving. Okay, whatever. I'll bubble your stupid. Oh, no, I won't. Did a lot of damage when the bubble lasted. It was for about 2 seconds. Yo, what is happening? What the fuck? Why can I not move? Oh my. Am I, dog? What is pulling me? Yo, dog. I'm literally invincible right now. How are you hitting me, man? Oh, the sister's really hurt. The sister's tether's pulling you? Oh, I see. Wait, you can rob? What? Metaphorically, I think. Metaphorically rob. I'm trying to find another enemy that's like close enough. Sister, but they're all like running away and shit. You guys like get a little closer here, please? You're an Eximus. Oh, that's fine. Oh, except for the nullifier crewman, which just ruined my entire fucking day, bro. I'll just bubble the nullifier crewman then. Fine. But this is not going well at all. Where is my bubble? Why does everything I do keep disappearing? Oh, I'm dead. Okay, there's some dude here. Might help. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck this. I'm going in. Okay, this was a mistake. I'm going out. I do not think I can win this fight. It is not looking great, chat. Sister is in the bubble and still not dying. Is the sister in the bubble? Yes, damn. Hey, Corvus missions as mag solely because the slightest touch of a nullifier bubble ruins magnetize? It does. Normally run high range? Yeah, same. I mean, I killed all these random dudes. Oh, the sister's in there, but in terms of taking damage, I'm falling over. What happened to my bubble? Oh, whatever. There we go. Well, we got around to it, I guess. I'd open nice. I mean, 2 full play days. Because right now, 1 sacrifice quest. Yeah, it does take a minute. But I do think it's, arguably pretty good. I guess you'd also need chroma. Rob the labs, yeah. Thanks for the Emers Arcana, just faster, not bother with sister each time for a free random arcane. Yeah, it does add a lot of time. I mean, I can do it with enough, like, practice, right? But it is a little bit rough. Certainly. Also, now I'm just really tired. Huge. Alright, chat. It's that time. Cloysto's gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday, hopefully at an early time, and probably until a later time because I don't have to go anywhere on Friday. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all then. Good night.